Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Rick, you know I love you, and I sure pray for you and thank God for you. You're a good man, Ricky. Thank you for this. Listen, today our song is about the fact that the best is yet to come. I think it's Paul Morton who puts it this way, best days yet. Isn't that good to know that God's best days for you are in front of you and not behind you? And so we walk by faith into a future that God is setting up. We walk by faith into the future with a sense of expectation. Listen, you know what this song lets me know? It lets me know that in this thing called life, I won't give up as long as I have something to look forward to. I won't quit on myself. I won't quit on life as long as I know that what's ahead of me is drawing me into a future that God has designed for me. And so that's the word I'm dropping in somebody's spirit right now, and that is your best days are in front of you. Why? Because God has plans for you, a purpose for you, and God is setting life up for you. All you've got to do is do your part. What's your part? Keep showing up. Keep bringing your best, your A game to life. And as long as you bring your A game to life, God is setting things up for you so that your best days are not behind you, but your best days are in front of you. So wake up every single day knowing you've got something to look forward to. And when you wake up every day with that in mind, you'll wake up in the morning saying, this is the day the Lord has made. I'm going to rejoice and be glad in it. When you wake up every day with that in mind, you'll wake up saying, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. You'll wake up every day knowing that God has blessed you to see another day because God is moving you closer and closer to your date with destiny. So go ahead, have a blessed day knowing that God is moving you closer to your date with destiny, and your best days ain't behind you. They're in front of you. Have a blessed day.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
You may think that it's over.
News headlines.
Entertainment.
Sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 14 minutes after the hour. Y'all front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by Secret. Secret Clinical Antiperspirant gives you 72-hour odor protection against sweat caused by stress, heat, and activity. Secret has your back, and it works. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Biggest headline of yesterday, a New York City jury has found former President Donald Trump guilty on all 34 counts in a trial in which he faced felony charges related to a 2016 hush money payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. Now, of course, this marks the first time in history that a former U.S. president has been found guilty on criminal charges, and as expected, he was not happy about it. Here's what he had to say.
This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people, and they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man. It's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution. Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was done by the Biden administration.
Yeah, his copy points were all over the place.
No.
And he loves the word rigged.
Oh, yeah, because he has a limited vocabulary. But when you get hit with that Walter Payton, all 34 out of 34 counts against you, that means the jury believed nothing from the defense and everything from the prosecution. That means that it was a airtight, sewed up, no mistakes case of the prosecution. They proved every single thing, and the jury believed it because they only deliberated for 10 hours.
Yeah. I was actually a little surprised at all 34. All 34
All
came
34.
back guilty.
I wasn't. When they came out quick, I already knew what it was.
Yeah.
I had me and Attorney Griggs and Glennon 3. I was on the phone with some attorneys, and we was texting and talking. We already knew that it was going to be all 34.
Yeah, and it's interesting, Ricky, you talk about being on the phone with attorneys. I was reading online that, of course, he plans to appeal the verdict all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. And they said some legal experts believe he will win on appeal. And I would love to know why.
But it's a state case, if I'm not mistaken. It's a state case.
He can still appeal it, but the fact that the jury vote was so overwhelmingly in favor of the prosecution, I think, and this was me talking to Glennon yesterday also, I believe that on appeal, he may overturn at most one or two of those. You're not going to overturn 34 convictions.
Yeah.
That would say that the jury got it all the way wrong.
Right.
No way.
Exactly. Well, sentencing is set for July 11th, just days before the Republican National Convention. We'll continue to keep you updated. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in today's news. For updates and more headlines, visit Rickey Smiley Morningshow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
What it is, man, real quick, the Dallas Mavericks rolled past the Timberwolves and punched their ticket to the NBA Finals. Yes, Luka Doncic, Western Conference Finals MVP, dropped a cool 36 points. Kyrie Irving had 36 points, who will be ready to return to Boston to face his former team. Dallas Mavericks, Boston Celtics, NBA Finals. Get the popcorn ready. More to come later on in the show. Get ready, dog. It's going to be off the chain, Rick. Come on, baby.
That baby going 7.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm happy for the Mavs to be back in the finals, man. So we'll get into it. Stay tuned, man. More coming with Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Y'all rooms are selling fast for the Birthday Beach Blowout in Hollywood, Florida. All you need is $500 to reserve your room. Log on to RickySmileyBBB.com for all the details. Maria, what's up?
What's up, Ricky? What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. I am Maria Moore, and filling in for the Brat. Here's what's going on in the hot spot. Usher continues to have so many moments. He's going to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award at this year's BET Awards in June. And, of course, June starts tomorrow. The Lifetime Achievement Award recognizes industry pioneers who have powerfully shifted culture and the entertainment industry. Previous recipients include Whitney Houston, Prince, Queen Latifah, Anita Baker, and Busta Rhymes, which I felt like it's kind of random. Busta Rhymes in the company of Whitney Houston, Prince, and Anita Baker. But yeah, congratulations. That's huge. The BET Awards will take place June 30th at Peacock Theater in Los Angeles and will air live at 8 p.m. Eastern on BET. In other news, of course, we continue to hear things about Diddy. Cassie's former makeup artist, Mila Morales, claims that Diddy assaulted the singer years before the 2016 hotel video. During an interview with CNN, Morales opened up about working with the singer back in 2010. She recalled an incident between Diddy and Cassie that left her with a blackened eye, talking about how she's held on to the secret for 14 years. Here's what she had to say.
All I witnessed was him walking into the room and saying, "Where the is she?" All I can think of was to get her out of there. She was bruised. I mean, badly bruised, like knots on her head, a black eye. All I cared about was to get her to safety.
There's so many layers to this whole situation that just continue to make the story so disheartening, especially with so many people now coming out saying they knew about the abuse. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Really in love with Cassie?
No. I think it was possession.
Possession, yeah.
He felt like she was
obsession.
his possession.
Obsession as well.
Infatuation initially, then all the rest, possession and all that. Because he probably liked he stopped her career because she had a good singing career.
Yeah, she was.
Until he came along.
Man. Well, thank God she had the courage to come out. Lastly, real quick, Lenny Kravitz says he's been celibate for 9 years while on his spiritual journey. He says he has ditched casual flings for nearly a decade until he finds the right woman. He said this move was inspired by his dad, NBC News reporter Cy Kravitz, when he cheated on his mom, Roxy Roker, a well-known actress famous for her starring role in The Jeffersons. So that's good. Going celibate 9 years. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Boy, that next time, though, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when that do go down.
Boy. Oh, yeah. Boy.
Y'all remember when Ghostbusters...
I'm Maria Moore filling in for the Brat, and that's what's hot. Coming up next, Rock T got that HBC. You know, Rock T, focus. Who you repping today?
Let's go holler at West Virginia State University, Maria.
Right.
Yeah, dog.
With the scene in Ghostbusters.
It's going to be a volcanic eruption.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBC, you know.
All right, so let's get this thing popping, man. Rock teasy for sheezy. Always keeping it so breezy. It's time for another HBC, you know. We're going to always put a spotlight on our heroes and she-rolls that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Oh, are we going to West Virginia State University? Established in 1891. Home of the black and gold Yellow Jackets. Also home of the Yellow Jacket Marching Band, a.k.a. the Marching Swarm. Let's talk about one of y'all's former students, Mr. Will Robinson, college basketball coach and scout. He became the first African-American head coach in NCAA Division I history when he accepted the position at Illinois State University in 1970. He also was a scout for the Detroit Pistons for 28 years. And he worked for the Detroit Lions as a part-time scout. He's a member of 7 athletic halls of fame. Oh, yes, the first black high school coach in the state of Michigan, winning 2 state championships in basketball. Yes, if you didn't know by now, he was born in the great Motor City of Detroit. After graduating from West Virginia State, he earned his master's in physical education at, guess where? The University of Michigan. He's responsible for discovering NBA greats Joe Dumars and Dennis Rodman. Woo! Coach and scout Will Robinson, another proud HBCU alum of West Virginia State University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBC, you know.
It's not often that a judge actually gets to witness someone committing a crime in real time while reviewing their case, but never say never because it happened. A 44-year-old man in Michigan named Corey Harris was attending a virtual court hearing earlier this month after he'd previously been charged with driving with a suspended license. That was back in October of last year, Ricky, and his license is still suspended. So Corey showed up on Zoom while he was on his way to a doctor's appointment, but he was behind the wheel, driving, oblivious, and then had the nerve to ask everyone to hold on for a second while he parked.
Mr. Harris, are you driving? Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. Just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now. All right. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving, and he didn't have a license.
That is correct, Your Honor.
So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
It sound like some brat would do.
No, it don't.
He might as well drive over there and turn himself in.
Why would I call the judge in trouble for a license and driving? Come on now. That don't sound like nothing brat would do on Zoom.
At least turn the video part off.
At least sit still.
At least sit on the passenger side. I only thought about
Brett when I saw this video.
I don't know why you only thought about me. You better be thinking about yourself. Because Brett don't play with the judge. She don't play with them people. I had my share of that. This dude is a big dummy. And hold on. Just give me a second. I'm pulling into
I'm going to my doctor's appointment. I'm parking right now. Yeah, just hold on a second.
He must have forgot what his court date was for.
The whole court date was for driving with a suspended for driving with a suspended license, and you still driving, and you don't have to go to court, bro. You on Zoom. At least park the car,
man, and sit on the other side.
The others on the outside. Say that your mama is going inside of the grocery store. I don't know.
Or turn the video off.
Anything. No, they gotta see your face.
No, they gotta see your face.
Lord, how stupid world's dumbest criminals.
Yeah, I shared it on my Facebook post. I'm like, bruh, are you serious?
No bond.
He don't deserve a bond.
So you ain't even getting out.
Y'all got to look at the video because when the judge told him to turn himself in by 6 o'clock, if you would have seen the look on that dude's face,
I saw it.
It is priceless. Even like, what the hell? He turned. Well, so that had to be about 1 or 2 o'clock. He said, turn yourself in by 6 o'clock. So you need to go and get all your. What do you got to do between 2 and 6, Special K?
That ruined your whole day. Now you was planning on going to get a haircut. You got a haircut appointment. You gonna go buy you some sneakers. I don't know what you was gonna do. You was gonna go get you some wings or something. Now you gotta squeeze all that in before 5:30.
Oh man. Okay, what? So like, cause you know the food gonna be garbage when you get to jail. What you think he gonna go eat?
Oh yeah, he better go to one of them Red Lobster before they close. Some good Red Lobster.
I'm the fastest reader in the world. I read a 1,679 pages book within 2 seconds.
Yes. Go on. What is it?
It was fast, so you didn't know.
What just happened now? What did you learn from the book that you just read? You said what?
The first one is pretty good.
I will chew your meat. Are you crazy? You can let me talk with you.
I just read. I can read fast.
You don't understand what you are reading. Then what's the point? Anybody can do what you just did.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about it. They're saying, y'all, that the vinyl-loving Beyonce fans were chagrined, honey, when the singer issued an LP version, y'all, of her acclaimed Cowboy Carter album back in March, y'all, that was missing 5 big tracks, Ricky. They said 5 tracks were missing. They say now that seeming oversight is being rectified with a new vinyl edition, y'all, of the collection that includes all the MIA tracks, albeit for a higher price, y'all. Yes, honey, the 5 tracks are back. Now, they're saying that Beyonce's web store and, y'all, a few retailers are now selling what is billed as the official vinyl version of the Cowboys Carter with, y'all, the complete 27 song tracks listed. Now, they say, although like the previous edition, it is a 2 LP set, the cost of the new version has been bumped up, Ricky, to $59.98. They're saying, y'all, that a price point $20 higher, y'all, than what the first edition was selling for. Now, they're saying Amazon, Target, and Walmart also put the new version up, y'all, for sale on yesterday. Now, a previous version of this story said, honey, only the artist's web store appeared to have the refreshed edition. But they say for many fans, finally having every track in the vinyl format is great news. She went up $20 more. I mean, that's people. Ricky, people don't have money like that, and they didn't went up.
You got to get the bag. She gonna have great grandchildren and stuff. You got to leave something for the legacy.
Yeah, I guess she
that's
does.
All I can think of.
Yeah, but that's not right, honey. I mean, you should have gave those 5 tracks for free. She should have gave them for free because if you didn't have them on the initial album or whatever, you should have at least told the people who had it they should have signed up for the 5 free tracks and they could have mailed it to them or did something. But
this is for physical vinyl.
Yeah, and I didn't even know vinyl was still here anymore. They still got vinyl.
Yeah, I wonder if it's expensive to make vinyl.
It is.
Because it's not popular. I mean, as widespread use.
Yeah, so it's a sad thing. I just feel so bad. I wish Beyonce would just rethink that and just send the people, the 5 tracks, honey, on the record.
Nobody know. Vinyl is something they can put it on their wall. It's a keepsake.
Yeah, well, honey, it's a keepsake with $20 extra too. But anyway, honey, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Mariah Carey, baby, Madonna, and Lady Gaga, they say, baby, these girls are loving Jennifer Lopez's career and marriage pain. They say Jennifer Lopez is getting zero sympathy, honey, from her enemies in the entertainment business as the likes of Mariah Carey, Madonna, and Lady Gaga. They say they are feeling, oh, honey, that's a hard word. Jesus, shut. Oh, Ricky. I ain't never heard this. Google this word, y'all. SCHADENFREUDE. Oh,
how do you pronounce that?
Honey, I shouldn't.
Let me see the word.
I'm
means
spelling
pleasure.
it. Oh, it means pleasure. Are they feeling the pleasure? Thank you, honey, from the white woman. Feeling pleasure over the Atlas star's career and marriage woes. They say it's no secret, baby, that Mariah can't stand Jennifer Lopez. They've had a feud going back more than 20 years. So, of course, honey, she's thrilled to see her ticket sales in the toilet. Y'all. That's what a source told Touch. Now, they say Jennifer 54 had to cancel 7 major dates, honey, of her upcoming tour, and other cities have been plagued by low ticket sales. Now, they say her cap even changed.
The economy is bad.
Yeah, the economy bad, but Ricky, I mean, you know, honey, Jennifer Lopez has been going through, you know, her and her husband, her and Ben Affleck, they supposed to be going through an alleged divorce or whatever. They keeping that real low and stuff like that, and people just not feeling Jennifer Lopez. And
I don't think it's the economy. I think because people going to shows, they just don't want to see her.
Yeah, and they say Mariah, baby, is never shy about trash talking J-Lo, honey, and always complains about how overrated and phony she is. She's happy that the public is finally seeing it too. They say Madonna's in the same boat. She's got zero respect for J-Lo as a singer and has never forgiven her for trash talking her acting skills in an interview she gave 30 years ago, honey. They say Madonna actually considered J-Lo a friend before she showed her true colors with that interview, so it hurt all, honey, that much more, and she is not one to forgive and forget.
I didn't know J-Lo had all these beefs with these different people.
Oh, yes, honey. They said nobody like them. But I told y'all earlier, a lot of people saying Jennifer Lopez needs to just suck it up and go right on back with Diddy and be empathetic with him with all the stuff he's going
through. A lot of people saying that.
Yeah, people are saying that because you remember, honey, she was with Diddy when they had that shooting, and honey, she got that infamous Versace dress that they ran in that van and got away in, and people was wondering, honey, she was part of all that stuff. But
I'm willing to bet she's not going to do that right about now.
Yep. But I don't know, but honey, it's a sad thing. I feel so bad for J-Lo, you know, but she did kind of do a lot of people bad. You know, a lot of people from In Living Color allegedly said that she was dirty to them, honey. Like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Tommy Davidson even said some things, honey, about J-Lo and stuff like that.
She shaded him when he saw her.
Yes, honey, so Ms.
Oh, really? What do you mean?
That she gave him, that he saw her at some event, he tried to talk to her, and she looked at him like trash. I don't really know who you are. And he said that they used to be cool when she was a dancer on In Living Color, yeah.
Yes, honey. Everybody knew when she was a fly girl, honey. It's just like Jennifer Lopez and that Carrie guy, honey. They were the two non-African Americans that became big stars, honey. And they ain't brought none of them other ones up with them, honey. They just like, oh, y'all was on here too.
But Tommy Davidson got a great career. Damon Wayans,
David Allen Greer. Yeah, they all got
And it's not like he looked that different than he did in the 90s.
Yeah.
He looks a lot, just like a little bit older than he did.
They have great careers, but we don't hear their name like we hear J-Lo. So y'all hear their names.
She's in a different category. She's a singer and an actress. So
so she became bigger than them.
Yeah, well,
okay, there you go.
People still don't want to go see her.
Yeah, it's sad. We just got to keep her lifted up in prayer, honey. Bless her soul, honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is indigo. On the high end, you say indigo, and on the low end, you say beautiful, y'all. Pool water blue. That's your color for today.
That's so nice. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Gary!
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. All right, get at me, 8669 Ricky. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Tanisha calling from Plaquemine, Louisiana. I would like to wake up my boyfriend Corey and my kids, DJ, Skylar, and Jaden, and Coco. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, my name is Shay Thomas. I'm calling from St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm just calling this morning to say congratulations to my daughter because she's been promoted to 6th grade now. And we're on her way to a promotion. Yeah, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Liz from New Orleans, calling to wake up my babies and grandbabies in New Orleans, St. Rose, and Baytown, Texas. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this is Angie calling from Miami, Florida. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Where you at, Miami? Wake up. Seattle, wake up. And Detroit, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louis, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. And Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, man, thank everybody for calling for the wake-up call. Maria Moore, what you got coming up next?
Coming up next in Mind, Body, and Business, how to tell if you're out of shape and what you can do about it. I got all those details on the way on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Mind, Body, and Business with the one and only Maria Moore. Good morning. What you got?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I want to talk about, just how our bodies talk to us. Our bodies have a way of trying to communicate, and it's our job to listen. So is your body saying, thank you? Or is your body saying, help me?
Right.
What is your body saying? So today I want to talk about ways to tell that you're out of shape and what you can do about it. The first thing is low cardiovascular endurance. Like, do you feel winded and out of breath doing basic physical activity, maybe walking up the stairs?
I'm sorry.
Do you
I was
feel
thinking
winded?
about Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Walking up the steps yesterday.
That's a job.
Is it?
Girl,
I
I'd
can't
rather
tell you
come
power
down.
walk with flip-flops on.
Yeah, but that's walking straight. When you're going up the stairs, girl, it's winded.
Yeah, you're winded and you're out of breath, and that's probably a sign that you need to exercise more. How often do you exercise, Gary?
Girl. Yep. I used to exercise, but I haven't
Exercise.
exercised in a while.
Listen, Gary, you have to treat exercise like hygiene. It is really something that you have to do every day.
He don't treat that either.
He don't do that.
Hey!
Well, we're going to get you straight. We're going to try and get you up to 3 times a week because I know you was walking on Saturday mornings. It's all right, Gary.
Yeah.
You trying.
Thank you.
Okay. Decreased muscular strength. Now, have you noticed that grocery bags feel heavier when you're carrying them inside of the house? You've noticed that as well?
I just carried some yesterday.
And it felt heavier.
Yeah, but I used the plastic ones, but they be pulling down.
Yeah. I mean, you're qualifying for everything on my checklist this morning, Gary.
I just really think at this point we should put you in a nursing home.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary.
Put you in there with Miss Barbar now.
Literally a 90-year-old person trapped in a younger body.
Yeah. I mean, if your body start trembling and you only got like 5-pound dumbbells, you lifting it might be a sign that your muscle mass isn't where it needs to be. So you would need to incorporate some strength training. Have you ever use a barbell, dumbbells, any type of strength, kettlebells, anything like that?
You know I even use
Gary.
all that stuff.
I can teach you how to use them. Barbells.
Touch the weight.
Gary, you can do you can do push-ups, right, Gary?
I could probably do at least 10.
Really? 10 push-ups?
I can't see you doing 10 push-ups.
I think I probably do 10.
Okay, we put the family to put it on the internet.
Yeah. I bet you could do 10 push-ups.
I think I could do 10.
Not on your knees, but like.
All right,
no.
After you do the 7, he gonna do 10, and we're gonna put it on.
If he do
Instagram,
10 push-ups, you got to give him $100.
Yes,
if
Ricky,
do
because
10
you're gonna
I got
out
it.
me.
I got it.
We gonna do it.
Everything. Okay,
on everything.
Cool.
Okay, we heard it here on the radio. And then the last one is that your body composition. So maybe you have a higher percentage of body fat. And so, sometimes people be like, well, I'm bloated. But if you can squeeze it and hold it like a hamburger and it jiggles.
Where that body fat is at.
Yeah. So
where you hold it at?
Well, like if you can squeeze it and it's mushy, that's body fat.
Well, I had that in my bag.
Yeah, you have it in your back. Yeah. Why are we so focused on Gary today? Do y'all exercise?
You don't want to put him on blast?
Everything that you're talking about, everything is Gary. Everything.
Well,
you said I check all your damn boxes.
You do. Maybe this is the Lord intervening and let you know you need to be more healthy. I'm gonna help you out, and we're gonna get these 10 push-ups on camera, on video. But again,
what we gonna do about the back fat?
Yeah, because my mama hated when she hugged me. She always touch it.
Oh, she always touches it.
Yeah.
Nobody touch it. It's fluffy.
I think the best solution for your back fat is something that you say every day. Let's just pray. Let's pray for that back fat.
So
yeah,
you can
gotta
transfer
pray.
it.
Yeah, you can't.
I told you look like a stingray.
You know what? Y'all follow me on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore. Let's try to prioritize your health. MariaMore, Rickey Smiley.
You for the cash out me $100, baby.
Yes, the $100.
I could do 10.
He is going to do 10 push-ups.
I could do 10.
Because Gary don't play by his money.
Nah.
They got to be real push-ups, not no fake ones.
Hey, wait up. And they ain't going to be all them damn stipulations. I'm going to be on my two.
You gotta be legitimate push-ups. Now you going to do them right.
No. We're going to do them how I do. I don't have to be on my knees, but I'm going to be on my hands. They're going to be up, and we're going to do it like that. And your toes. And my toes.
On your toes.
Legit push-ups.
Your chest got to touch the ground.
No.
That's
it ain't got to touch the damn ground. Don't
that's it. His chest can't touch the ground because his stomach come before his chest.
You know what? Bye, y'all. Bye.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Channel 1 mix going down with John Lyon on the 1 and 2. Hey, what up, boss?
Good, man, you don't know how to bring it down to the Caribbean islands real quick, man. So, don't know, big up to everybody across the Caribbean locked in. And, of course, hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. Hey, Ja.
Yeah, but.
Hey, appreciate I don't know what everybody doing this weekend, man, but listen. Yo, boy. Hey, man, congratulations. I got some information, man. Something is going down in ATL and everybody that's coming to Atlanta for the weekend. I got something that's going to be going down. I'm going to let you know about that. But, Ja, appreciate everything you do, dog.
Yeah, man, my pleasure, man. You're
Yes, sir. Let's go to the phone. Who is this?
Hey, what's up, cuz? What's happening? To God be the glory. First of all, let me say that. Praying for everybody you know what I'm saying, that everybody have a good, blessed morning. This Black Tony. Just want to say, everybody in there, to God be the glory. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I mean, that's true.
God, boy, I'm talking about woke us up this morning and closing our right mind. Just another day that the Lord has kept me.
Got you to work straight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Just praying for y'all. Just want to let you know I'm always praying for you, boy.
Well, we appreciate that.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there in a little bit. Shout out, boy. We done hit the boy. No. We came up this morning, boy. I'm talking about, boy, we came up this morning, boy. You know, 6 o'clock. That truck pull up the hardest to let put out take hardest out their breath for food.
Yeah.
Straight jack that.
But y'all the jack the hardest truck, talking about hardest biscuits.
Hell yeah, hardy, boy. I'm talking about, boy, this thing loaded
when the
up.
Hold on, when the last time y'all had something from Hardee's, Bessie, in town, up and down and all around?
Boy, I'm telling you, boy, I'm finna pull up in front of the radio station, boy. Y'all better come down here and get some of this food right on. I'm finna pull up in about 15 minutes, boy. They ain't got the microwave on the front seat of the truck. So we can heat it up, son. I'm selling everything for $1, shout. The super bacon biscuit combo, that salty biscuit, the ham, that chicken biscuit, boy, the ham, the breaded chicken biscuit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That. Got the bacon, cause they already got them all made up. All you gotta do is stick them in the microwave, heat it up. The bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Got all that salty. Hey, Rod T, don't you like that salty egg biscuit, boy?
That thing off the chain, dog.
Sure, they got that. And the half pound butter, omelet biscuit, but a steak biscuit, boy. You ever had that steak biscuit?
Oh, no, that's what I like. That steak biscuit. Do you have some of the gravy?
Boy, the white gravy, boy. I'm telling you, got all that, boy. I'm talking about
why would you be bringing us breakfast up here? You don't work here no more.
Cause I just, you got to keep. And I'm not gonna entertain negativity right now. Cause I think that y'all need breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need prayer. I'm praying for you, and y'all got breakfast.
But you stole it.
Yeah, that don't matter. When you go, you don't know. The dude we jacked out the truck, he might have had stole it, so it might be double stole. But look, Rod T, I'm still gonna pray for you and all your family and your children and everybody, and just come down there and get some of the good food. Cause I'm not even gonna charge y'all, but I'll be there in a little bit. And if y'all want me to, I'll come. I'll come up.
You got some napkins and some jelly.
Yeah, I got napkin, I got grape jelly, strawberry jelly, honey, hot sauce, all that, boy. Ketchup, everything.
You got to drink.
Boy, orange juice, lemonade, fruit punch, Dr. Pepper, Diet Coke, Sprite, all that. That Sprite ain't strong in McDonald's Sprite, but it's strong. You know
go ahead and put your order in, John. What you got?
John, what you want, boy? You want that sausage? What you want?
Yeah, just a plain biscuit, no sausage. I don't do sausage, but an orange juice and a biscuit and a good.
Sorry, why you don't do no sausage?
Some man love violation. No sausage.
Huh? Oh, lying, man.
She got a bleach blonde, bad blue butch body. She got a bleach blonde, bad blue butch body. That Marjorie Taylor Greene looked like a lima bean. And forgot she had a bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Representative Jasmine's about that line. She about that, and she looks like she can really fight. An amazing politician, ain't got no competition. Ain't worried about a bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Marjorie tried to cause a scene, forgot she had a butch body. Marjorie tried to cause a scene, forgot she had a butch body. Marjorie tried to cause a scene. Forgot she had a butch body. Marjorie tried to cause a scene. Forgot she had a butch body. Black women with lashes, they won't give you gashes. Black women with lashes, they won't give you gashes. Black women with lashes, they won't give you gashes. Don't come for us unless we sit for you. She got a bleach blonde, bad big butch body. She got a bleach bad big butch body. A bleach blonde, bad big butch body. She got a bleach bad big butch body. A bleach blonde, bad big butch body. She got a bleach bad big butch body.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, y'all, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. And let me just go ahead and announce that I just lost $100 because we did not think that Gary could do 10 push-ups. Gary got down there. Hey, in the studio, Gary got down there like a grown man that played football for the University of Georgia. That would look like a Georgia Bulldog. And did 10 push-ups.
Real push-ups.
Maria, let everybody know if you want to see the video, how can they find it?
Where we gonna put it? I'll put it on my page.
Yeah.
And I'll tag and on Gary's page.
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about that? Your sorority, you don't feel like they're gonna feel some type of way about you doing push-ups? You okay with that?
No, they watching me doing it. They was thinking other things.
Okay.
But anyway.
Oh, they were thinking other things.
No, they probably wouldn't. Maria, let them know your page so they can find the video.
Maria Moore, MariaMore. I'm posting it right now. I'm posting it right now.
And leave a kind comment. Be kind. Be kind.
He did a great job.
Good morning, Ricky. And don't forget now, Ricky, I think you're missing the main point. Don't forget to just give me my little $100, honey, so I can get.
I give you the little funky $100 now. Don't play me like that.
I'll give you my funky $100.
You can have the little funky $100. You ain't gonna be throwing up in my face.
Because we're going to bring up.
Go on, do the tea, bro. I got
Good
you on
morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you, honey. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Tamar Braxton, baby. This girl recently issued a heartfelt apology to her fiancé, y'all, Mr. Jeremy Robinson, following his criticism, y'all, of her, quote, shady interview, y'all, with Carlos King. Now, they're saying in the interview posted, they said King jokingly, y'all, referred to Robinson as Colonel Sanders, y'all, from the founder of the KFC food franchise, y'all. Now, in a sweet open letter posted to her Insta story, Ms. Braxton acknowledged, y'all, how King quipped, honey, he say quipped or quip? Quipped, honey, may have been hurtful, y'all, to her soon-to-be husband, Ricky, and attempted to rectify the situation. She said, quote, hurting the person that you love is far worse than being hurt by the one you love. She said, I'm new to true love and loving myself, honey. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? And she also added, I wish for the opportunity to give an apology and be forgiven for it. All, no matter how much I feel like I was right, honey, you felt wrong, and I got to respect that. I'm not embarrassed for being open about how I feel. I'm embarrassed of how I made you feel. And she said, I'm sorry. Isn't that touching, Ricky? Because, people tease Tamar about her.
Oh, yeah.
They say he looked like Colonel Sanders. But
they can say what they want, as long as she's happy.
Yes,
and if
she's
they want to say he
happy.
look like Colonel Sanders, his picture is up all over the United States of America.
That's right, honey. So that's good. She's
At
apologized.
every KFC, you'll be reminded.
That's right, honey. And Carlos King probably brought the best out of Tamar because y'all don't know her, baby. Carlos, honey, he get messy. But anyway, we love you, Carlos. So I'm glad she apologized, and hopefully they're still together and everything is beautiful. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Tina knows, baby. This girl, Miss Tina, baby, is speaking out, honey. I mean, she's really saying some things, Ricky. I'm glad that she's speaking out and talking, letting the world know about the things that happen in her life. So now she is revealing, y'all, that just some new details about her younger daughter, Solange, honey. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but she said, y'all, Solange was conceived on the Nile in Egypt, honey. Now, they were saying that Beyonce and Solange's mom, 70, Miss Tina, revealed, y'all, that while guest starring on the episode of Vogue's The Run Through podcast, Miss Tina didn't explain, y'all, how she named the 37-year-old songwriter. She said, quote, I thought I was having a boy, and I wanted to name him Niles. But little did I know, here came this girl. She said that Solange, honey, in a previously gifted French baby book that she just found, Ricky. She said
how
that
your mom and them came up with Gary.
That's what I'm going to ask my mama that today, too, how they came up with Gary, honey.
What was you conceived at? Because your dad worked at a funeral home.
Yeah, maybe, honey. Might be in the prep room. You never know, child. He was prepping the bodies.
Wow.
But She said,
on the embalming table. Come on.
On the embalming table, baby. I don't think he thought my mom was dead, but yeah. But anyway, she said, I went to Paris. She said, I bought a baby name book in Paris for my girlfriend, and she was going to have a baby. And she said, and then the next year, honey, I wound up, honey, having a baby. So I pulled that old book out. She said, the grandmother of four also recently revealed the name of her grandkids. And, you know, she went on and talked about it. But, I mean, what was Beyonce? Oh, I already know where Beyonce's name came from. Y'all already know where Beyonce's name came from because Miss Tina's last name was Beyonce. Her name was Tina Beyonce. They didn't have any boys, so she wanted to carry the Beyonce name. So she named Beyonce, so they could carry on the Beyonce.
That's her last name or her middle name?
Yeah, that's her last name.
Oh, wow.
Tina's last name was
that.
Beyonce. Her name was Tina Beyonce. And she carried it on and named Beyonce by her last name. So that's where Solange came from. She was born y'all in the River Nile. Did any of y'all know where y'all was born? Anybody was born, honey, by the river or anything like that? Y'all know? Ricky,
born in the hospital.
Yeah. I was born at I was born at UAB, University, UAB. Everybody know where UAB at downtown Birmingham, University of Alabama, Birmingham. That's where I was born.
Is that a charity hospital? Because I was born in Charity Hospital in Opelousas, Louisiana.
I think you had to have I don't know.
We didn't have no insurance at the time. So
UAB is like what UAB is like what Grady is to Atlanta, but a lot of folks was born between UAB and Cooper Green Hospital. If you didn't have no insurance, you was born at Cooper Green.
Well, that's why I would have been born because I was at Charity.
That's you a Grady, baby, Rich.
No, I was born in Philadelphia.
Oh, really?
I know you lying on this radio.
I
I
didn't
know
move
you
to
lying.
Atlanta until I was 5.
What?
Brother,
So your Dwight, your mom and Dwight been together that long? What's your stepdad's name? No, that's George's stepdad. What's your stepdad's name?
Billy.
And so he was with Billy before y'all moved.
What?
Oh, no. Anyway. While we on that, I want to say happy birthday to my mama. My mama turning 80 years old today, so happy birthday to Miss Elsie Hayes. Yes, so it's her 81st birthday, so happy birthday, mama. And the good thing, what I like about my mama, have all her natural teeth too at 81.
Come on now.
So happy birthday.
All right, Mom.
Yeah, so happy birthday.
You don't say nothing like that on the radio.
What?
That's something to be
You don't
proud
say
of.
nothing like that. That's proud. You don't sit up there and say something like my mama got all her natural teeth and there's people in their 70s that don't. You don't do that. Now that
Women in their 40s got them side ones missing.
Stop the music. Stop the music. That was not.
All these women out here that's 42 with them side teeth missing feel some kind of way right now. Yeah. They always be.
Because I don't have all my natural teeth. Dr. Helpman helped me out yesterday, girl. I got all these damn feelings. I'm like, girl, I'm sick of the dentist. But anyway, happy birthday.
But you don't say stuff like that on the radio.
Oh, I thought that was nice.
All you have to do is just say happy birthday to your mother for her 80th birthday. Then you're going to say, and by the way, my mama got all her natural teeth. That was so ignorant. It's no, we were talking about decorum on yesterday.
Oh, it's
nothing.
true.
Nothing nice
I
about
forgot.
that. Oh, these folks got full set of dentures in their 60s, and you said every time with your mama 80, she got all her natural teeth.
81. All right, the Kaluna Day is indigo. And how you say indigo and the Lord say blue. That's your Kaluna for the day.
I don't know. I don't understand this show. This is the most bipolar, unorganized morning show.
Oh. Shout out to women with their side teeth missing.
The ones in their 30s.
Yep.
Oh. The one right behind the K9.
Yes, sir.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
A New York City jury has found former President Donald J. Trump guilty on all 34 counts in a trial in which he faced felony charges related to a 2016 hush money payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. And it marks the first time in history that a former United States president has been found guilty of criminal charges.
Yeah, Ricky, you remember last April, Trump pleaded not guilty to a 34-count indictment, charging him with falsifying business records in connection with that hush money payment to his then attorney, Michael Cohen, who paid off Daniels in order to boost his electoral prospects in the 2016 presidential election. Now, sentencing is set for July 11th, just days before the Republican National Convention. Trump considers himself a very innocent man who was railroaded by an unfair trial.
This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people, And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man. It's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution. Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was done by the Biden administration.
All right, joining us this morning is the president of the Georgia NAACP, Attorney Gerald Griggs. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky.
Oh man, happy to have you this morning. First off, Trump has 34 guilty verdicts since the first time in history a former president has been found guilty of criminal charges. What type of sentencing do you think he could be facing?
First, the historical fact, he's the first president to have been found guilty of a felony. Ulysses S. Grant was arrested for speeding in 1872 while he was in office. So he's the first one found guilty of a felony. But the punishment for each one of the 34 counts is 1 to 5 years in prison. And it's question is whether or not they will be taken together. So it's a possibility that he could serve a substantial amount of time in jail if the charges don't merge. So he's looking at a substantial amount of time in jail. Again, he is a first offender, so the judge may take that into consideration. And if he offers some mitigation evidence, it can go anywhere from probation to house arrest to actual prison time.
Wow. Good morning, Attorney Griggs. This is Maria Moore. I read this morning that some legal experts believe that he will win on appeal. They're saying that he plans to appeal way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. What are your thoughts on that, and what premise do they have to believe this?
I don't know what premise they have to believe this. 3% of criminal appeals are overturned historically. The Court of Appeals in the state of New York would have to overturn it, or the Supreme Court of the state of New York, or he would have to argue a federal issue to get into the federal system. So this is a state court case. It would have to be overturned in state court, and there's a slim possibility of that actually happening. So I get it. People are upset on one side of this. Other people are celebrating on this side, on the other side. But as an attorney who does this a lot, it's very rare that cases are overturned on appeal. So I understand that they are making that argument, but I don't know how much merit it is in that argument.
Hey, Attorney Griggs, I just want to ask you, how do you think this is going to affect the election? Will they have him on like house arrest? If you had to guess?
If I had to guess, this is going to be unprecedented because, they have framed this in certain conservative minds as, the Biden administration going against Donald Trump. He wasn't convicted by the Biden administration. He's convicted by citizens of the state of New York after citizens of the state of New York brought charges against him. So this is a regular individual who has gone through the criminal justice process like so many other Americans and has been found guilty and should be treated the same way. But, of course, in this media arena where things are spent, it may affect the outcome of the election. But he would, if he's elected president, would have to serve from either the Department of Corrections in the state of New York or on probation. And so his rights have now been taken away, many of them by the state of New York.
Hey, I know y'all want to jump in, but I just have to say, ain't that something that you sat out here and made threats against this judge and his kids? And at the end of the day, the judge is a human being. And sometimes, man, that's why you got to use discretion, in court and shield, because you do not want to get the judge mad, even though the judge might not say anything. But at the end of the day, he's a human being, and your life is in his hands.
Exactly. And I mean, judges are humans. They have discretion. He may not say that he's going to punish you for the threats against his family, threats against him, the threats against the system. But he has broad discretion. And as long as he can justify the punishment as not being arbitrary and capricious, he could sentence you to prison for the rest of your natural life.
Wow. Attorney Griggs, special case. Excuse me. So now you're an attorney in Georgia, and Trump still has to come to Atlanta and face at some point these charges for the election interference trial with Fonnie Willis. Now, do you think that this case in any way sets a bar for that trial whenever it comes?
Absolutely. There's a rule in Georgia called 404B. That's an evidentiary rule that allows you to introduce prior bad acts of the defendant that show bent of mind, course of conduct, motive, absence of mistake, or knowledge of the offense. This was an election subversion trial where he paid hush money to a porn star to keep a case out of the media that would affect the outcome of an election. In Georgia, he's charged with attempting to subvert the will of the people through RICO conspiracy. So it's quite possible that Madam D.A. Fani Willis could file a motion to introduce this case into that case, and now he's dealing with two cases. Also, if he has another case that precedes this one, like either the federal case in D.C. or the federal case in Florida, both of which are on appeal, and he gets convicted, Georgia has the 3 strikes and you're out recidivist statute. So a judge, if he was convicted in the RICO case, would have to sentence him to the max, would have to sentence him to serve every single day of whatever sentence he has in prison in Georgia. So he faces serious criminal exposure now that he's been convicted in the state of New York for the Georgia case.
Wow.
And the only thing that could really save him, it would be to win office, to win the presidency. And he can still be a convicted felon and still run for that office, right?
Well, it wouldn't save him. What it would do is probably allow him to dismiss the federal cases, but the state cases, he can't pardon himself. So the governor of the state of New York or the Board of Pardons and Paroles here in Georgia would have to pardon him. And the chances of that happening are slim. Yeah. So he would have to serve his presidency from a Department of Corrections facility either in Georgia or in New York. And so we are in unprecedented, uncharted areas. And again, this is not an assault on democracy. This is holding an individual who has now been convicted of violating the laws of one of the several states accountable for that activity.
Attorney Griggs, real quick, we got to go, but real quick. How would this affect the swing voters and people that's on the line as to who they're going to vote for? And do you think that what it's going to do to moderate Republicans and libertarians, different ones, having a convicted felon on the ticket for the United States, the presidency?
This is one of those moments where voters have to look themselves in the mirror, look their face in the mirror and say, am I going to vote for somebody who's now been convicted of crimes against the United States, preferably crimes against the state of the United States? Am I really about law and order? Am I about maintaining the rule of law? You cannot say yes and then vote for somebody who's actually been convicted by citizens. So do I think this will affect the outcome of the election? I'm not sure, because there are groups of people who believe whatever a certain news channel tells them. But the jurors sat there for 5 weeks. They listened to evidence. Mr. Trump had an opportunity to present a defense. He attempted to present a defense that said everybody's lying. Most of the time that doesn't work. And so now it's a reckoning time for America to make a decision on who they really are going to be. We can't be hypocritical. Now, of course, the president of the NAACP, I can't tell you who to vote for, but I can sure tell you that you can believe your eyes. You can listen to the evidence. You can listen to the jurors, and hopefully the jurors will speak at some point and tell the American people what actually happened in that courtroom. Oh, and by the way, the Georgia case will be live streamed, so you get to see it for yourself.
All right, y'all, the one and only Attorney Gerald Griggs, good friend of mine, member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Hey, love you, man.
Love you too, bro. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time to play Battle of the Sexes. We got Valerie calling in from Columbus, Georgia. That's actually Lynette, Alabama, listening to us on K92.7. Hey, what up, Val?
What's up, Rick?
Hey, happy to have you this morning. And then we got Lewis from not far from you from Augusta, Georgia. Well, that's all the way across. That is far. I was thinking about Albany, but yeah, that's Augusta, Georgia. Listen to us on Magic 109. Hey, how you doing, Lewis?
What's up, Ricky?
Man, happy to have y'all this morning. All right, so y'all ready for those Dollar Tree prizes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, all right, listen, so if you don't know the answer, just say pass. That'll save you some time. All right, Valerie's going to be me and you, and then Lewis is going to be you and Maria. Y'all ready?
Ready.
All right, Valerie, let's go. What position did NFL Hall of Famer Michael Irvin play?
Pass.
Wide receiver. What is the identity of Batman's alter ego?
Bruce Wayne.
Yes. Name the movie that starred Denzel Washington as a boxer.
Hurricane.
Yes. How many NFL teams are based in Texas? NFL.
Pass.
2. All right. The Sherwin-Williams Company is known for making what product?
Tank.
Yes. Is the Chevy Camaro a coupe or a sedan?
Coupe.
Yes. How many paints are in a quart? Paints are in a quart.
4.
2. What car company makes the Silverado pickup Chevy?
Oh.
Oh, my bad. I read it wrong. I went past that damn question mark. My bad. But how many she got?
She got 4.
She got 4. All right, that's hard to beat. All right, go ahead, Maria.
All right, Lewis, let's do it. Start the timer. All right, what type of flour do you use to thicken sauces?
Basil leaves.
That would be corn flour. Okay. What is an anklet?
A bracelet on the ankle.
Correct. An ankle bracelet. All right. Lewis, after you get a perm, what can you not do for 2 days?
Go swimming.
Wash it. That was close, though. What is Yeah. Well, not for this contest.
Yeah, come on.
What is an emery board?
Something to keep track of your pregnancy.
No, that would be a nail file. How many garters are on a garter belt?
Pass.
4. What case legalized abortion in 1973?
Wade versus Roe.
Roe versus Wade. Okay.
Right.
What R&B group is known for the song "Free Your Mind"?
Pass.
In Vogue. What is the capital of France?
Paris.
He got 3.
Did he say pass or Paris? Okay, Paris. Good job.
Paris.
Good job. Okay.
Nah, y'all was cheap for her, man. Y'all was cheap for her. That ain't bad.
You got the ding, ding, ding. So that was good. So what's the score? What's the tally?
Valerie 4. He got 3.
Oh, okay.
Hey, he said Rover.
Yeah, he got 3 because Ricky gave her an answer.
Give one more. Give one more.
Okay, I'll give you one more then. Which planet is closest to the sun, Lewis? See, it ain't even matter. So yeah.
He said Ray versus Roe.
Got a little dyslexia.
Ladies got it this week.
What did she win?
All right, Valerie, congratulations. You're a winner today for the fabulous prize pack, the amazing prize pack, the much coveted prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right. So you got a bag of Biggs brand sizzling bacon flavor sunflower seeds. Oh, you also got from Care-All denture adhesive compared to the performance of Fix-It-Int. Extra strength, holding power, great fit. And for the kids, you got a 8-pack of Plastic Army Men, which includes Lay Down Man with the rifle. All right. Happy 75th birthday card from both of us. So if you know somebody 75, yeah, there you go.
No.
You got a 4-pack of forks. Okay. You've also got a 22-pack of wood clothespins. Okay, you can hang those clothes. Sun is out. From Armor Brand, potted meat. How about a can of potted meat made with chicken and pork added? Yeah.
I didn't know they still sold clothespins.
Oh, yeah.
I love potted meat.
Hey, Valerie, you also got a wiffle ball. How about that?
Where the bat?
Yeah, no bat, but you got a wiffle ball. From Be Fruitful, all natural freeze-dried banana chips. Also, you got to Wake Me Up Kiwi Lemon Hibiscus Body Scrub. Yeah. You've also got a dog grooming mitt. Give your dog that smooth coat that he deserves while offering relief from itching because it's summertime. Yeah. And finally, you got anesthetic. Oh, yeah, you can use it on your cat also.
You got something for the cat and hemorrhoids.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Not going to go any further with that one. Congratulations again. It's all yours courtesy, Valerie, of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Chicken and waffle mix going down. Happy Friday with John Lyon on the ones and twos. Hey, everybody, if you're going to be in the Atlanta area, listen. Special K, where you going to be at?
I'm going to be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, man. We're calling it a one-night stand, one night only. Saturday, tomorrow night, June 1st, AtlantaComedyTheater.com. You can get your tickets right now.
Boy.
Don't do that.
When I tell you I'm going to get me a front row down to, I'm finna boo. I am coming.
They're going to have a picture of you at the door. You're not going to be let in.
Bruh, I will be there. I'm finna buy me a table. I'm finna sit there and hate from your outfit because you know you're going to have on some garbage.
The same thing I got on right now.
Garbage.
Nike short slides and a t-shirt.
Man, you walk on stage with some Nike slides, I know something. I tell you.
That means the show about to be real funny.
Maria, we finna get us a table. Our purpose is, Gary, is to come and to distract and destroy. It's our whole purpose.
God don't like ugly. Don't do that.
We'll be there. I promise you we'll be there. We're going to be there.
But you know what we got coming up?
Boo, 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 boo.
ATLComedyTheater.com. You know what we got coming up?
Special K, what you got this morning?
All right, so here's what happened. 3 black men are suing American Airlines after they say they were 3 out of 8 black passengers who were removed from a flight over what they consider a bogus complaint about offensive body odor. Now, it's probably quite the revelation that being musty is even a thing a person can get kicked off a flight for. So, well, according to plaintiffs, Emmanuel Jean Joseph, Alvin Jackson, and Xavier Veal, who were on a connecting flight from Los Angeles when they were allegedly removed, it is possible to be removed for that reason, but in this case...
They don't know each other. They didn't know each other.
Yeah, they weren't flying together or anything like that. Only if you're black, they're saying. The 3 men believe the body odor allegation was an excuse to discriminate against them and remove all the black people from the plane. Now, the lawsuit claims that the men were held in the jetway for about an hour and then moved to the gate area where they were told that they would be rebooked on another flight to New York later that day. And the lawsuit alleges that an American Airlines employee indicated that the complaint about body odor came from a white male flight attendant. So, what y'all think about that?
And then they said that when they got back on the plane, that how embarrassing it was, and everybody looking at them as if it's their fault for the flight delay.
Because I think they put them back on the same plane, right?
They did.
Yeah,
but did they have bad body odor? Were they funky?
See, that's
no,
that's
not even the whole point because all 3 of them was not together. It's just a flight attendant with, and if I'm not mistaken, the way I read the story, it was more than just 3. He was singling out.
It was 8 in all. There were 8 in all.
But
these 3 are the ones that filed the lawsuit.
Yeah, the 3 are the ones that are suing. And my thing is, I can't believe that you can legally remove someone from a plane for body odor.
I mean, I think a flight attendant can remove.
But who said they have body odor?
Remove you for any reason.
Why are they the only black people on the plane that got taken off? Let's forget the body odor. You know, black folks, where they got their own things. We have African musk oil. Some of us use cocoa butter. Some of us use whatever. But the fact that they were singled out, the only black men on the plane. It was not another black man sitting on that plane that was not singled out and made to go into the jetway.
See, and I think the thing is that's a very subjective
That's what I'm
accusation.
Saying. Yeah, like
because
what you
I had
think
sat
stinks,
on a flight.
Yeah.
I sat on a flight not too long ago where I was seated next to a Caucasian gentleman who was of excessive weight, and he had an aroma around him that was real unpleasant. Mm-hmm. It was real unpleasant. I couldn't kick him off the plane for it, but it wasn't.
I've had people take their shoes off next to me and sit Indian style with their knees overlapping my seat, taking toes all out.
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have an issue.
But that flight attendant should be fired. And those men should be compensated because that's basically profiling or whatever because they didn't meet what and then you claiming body odor, they didn't meet your smell standard, whatever your particular spell standard is. Nobody else had an issue. Then you're going to single out all black men. Tell you, man, black men have a hard damn time no matter what, just existing. Getting on the plane. Nobody else, everybody else on the plane was women or white men and white women, but you took all the black men, every single black man that got on that plane, singled them out and made them stand in the jet bridge. Now make it make sense. They wasn't together and they didn't know each other, so you can't say they was all in a car smoking weed or something or whatever. They were not together, and none of them know each other.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And where was the captain at on all of this?
Nothing to do with body odor. You use that. You took body odor or whatever you could use to weaponize that to get them off the plane, or whatever. And then this a white man that's a member of the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? How you part of that community and still racist, just like Bruce Jenner, calling himself a damn conservative. That stuff. I'm telling you, man. I see so much stuff, man. I hate to fly. It's like riding the city transit. Flying back in the day used to be so decent or whatever. That's like riding the city transit, the MARTA. Yeah. Getting on a damn airplane. First class has become coach. But yeah, that racism. I can't tell you how much racism I experienced on a plane. Lady come up to me, flight attendant, want to look at my ticket to make sure that I'm in the right seat.
I hate that happened, Ricky, and I love the front page because we have that coming up next. More of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 27 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is here right now. Happy Friday. All right, in news, a New York City jury has found former President Donald Trump guilty on all 34 counts in a trial in which he faced felony charges related to a 2016 hush money payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. Sentencing is set for July 11th, which happens to be just days before the Republican National Convention. We've had quite a few conversations about that here on the morning show, and you can check out the recap on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast. In other news, there's a new Louisiana law which makes it a crime to approach within 25 feet of a police officer under certain circumstances. Now, critics fear that the measure could hinder the public's ability to film officers, a tool that has been increasingly used to hold police accountable. The law was signed by Republican Governor Jeff Landry on Tuesday and goes into effect on August 1st. Lastly, we keep getting reminders of hard times. About 37% of Americans have been charged a late fee on a bill in the last 12 months, according to a new poll by NerdWallet. Credit card fees were the most common, with 21% of survey respondents incurring at least one. Others had been charged late fees on utility bills, 10%, and rent at 8%. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of today's news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Only one thing to talk about, Maria. Them Dallas Mavericks, man, they rolled past the Timberwolves and punched their ticket to the NBA Finals. Luka, Western Conference Final MVP, had 36 points. Kyrie Irving had 36 points. Who will be ready to return to Boston to face his former team? It's going down, Rick Dog. And Kyrie wanted to speak about facing his former team, the Boston Celtics, in the finals.
You know, I had a rough time there when I was in Boston. Again, just dealing with death in my family and dealing with a lot of off-court stuff that I wasn't ready to handle. So now that I'm in a great place to be able to vocalize how I'm feeling, I'm ready to go back into Boston, have fun with my teammates. I know we're going to be locked in, and we're going against a great Boston team that has earned their way to the NBA Finals. So I just see them as a formidable opponent, an honest opponent, and we're going to see the best team that wins.
Let's go.
Hey, Ron, let's talk about that for one quick second. Now, he played when you got a player, Super Dave, that played on the team with them. Isn't that an advantage for the Mavs, the fact that he played on the team with them and know how they play? He practiced against them every day.
Well, it was a different coach. You know what I'm saying? Different scheme. It's basketball at the end of the day, dog. I mean, so maybe a little bit of an edge, but at the end of the day, it's basketball. Who's going to put their sneakers on? It's going to go seven games, in my opinion. Get your popcorn ready. I think Boston going to end up winning it, but it's going 7. I'm rooting for the Mavs, though. It is what it is.
And just like he said, he was young during that time he played in Boston. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown were young, too. They're all different players now. And
So who you got, Dave?
I got Boston in 6.
Are y'all serious? Y'all gonna sit up on the radio and do this?
Man, I'm rooting for Dallas though, dog.
Y'all gonna do this? No.
I'm rooting for Dallas, but I got to call it like it is, man. I mean,
I got the Mavs in 6.
Especially if Porzingis comes back.
That's the key.
That's the X factor right there for Boston.
Oh my God, y'all just got butterflies in my stomach. You know I love the Mavs. All right, we're gonna see.
There it is. Hey, let's talk it, man. I think who coming up next?
We don't know.
Shoot, let's keep talking.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Boy, that was some terrible radio right there. Yeah, we looking around because we so used to Brad doing the hot spot. Brad is off today, but we got the one and only Maria. What up?
What up? It's Friday. Shoot.
Right, okay.
And you always got to put it on Friday. Yes, I'm Maria Moore filling in for the Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So, we can't really escape this conversation about Diddy. Now, the Notorious B.I.G.'s mom, Valletta Wallace, has entered the chat. She gave Rolling Stone her opinion after their report on Diddy's alleged past at Bad Boy, as well as the explosive video that showed him beating Cassie at a hotel in 2016. Valletta said, I hope that I see Sean one day, and the only thing I want to do is slap the daylights out of him. And you can quote me on that because I liked him. I didn't want to believe all the awful things, but I'm so ashamed and embarrassed. Now, Biggie's mom also demanded Diddy apologize to Cassie and his own mother, Janice Combs. She called out Diddy for using Biggie's death to further his solo career and accused Diddy of profiting off of Biggie's death. We were having a conversation in the studio about that, the whole apology, and never once did we hear Diddy say, I'm so sorry for the shame this is bringing to my children, to my family, to my mother.
Yeah, it was a real narcissistic apology.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about him.
And, people are talking not just that, but people saying, too, about how he couldn't even attend his daughter's graduation yesterday. They said because it would brought too much publicity, so she had to graduate without her daddy being there, which is a sad situation. So,
that he created.
Yeah.
Well, that should be all right. A lot of folks had to graduate without their dad being there.
Yeah.
And some of them, their mom, too.
Yeah.
A lot of them didn't graduate. Go ahead.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No need to mention that.
Had to wait to summer school and had them credits.
Yeah. I'll get their diploma in the mail.
I can relate.
GED.
Yeah. Because you didn't have a graduation from your college. Because they don't do ceremonies from the nursing school, did they?
I majored in business management. I got my degree from Northwood University in business management.
Y'all have a graduation?
Yeah, we had a graduation. Hell, all the money I paid.
We ain't never seen none of them pictures with you. Not one picture floating around with you in a cap and a gown. Nowhere.
I'm going to get one, honey, and you will see it. And, honey, my degree was on the wall, honey. All $50,000 that they took out of my check.
$50,000 back then?
What the hell you mean back then? It was just recently.
You got to speak on it recently.
Okay.
They took all my doggone money because I didn't pay back the loan. I didn't know you had to pay it back here.
But when you got a job at Wendy's, you went and took pictures for that, but we ain't got no graduation.
Hey! Yeah, well, I was more proud of that. That was my first job. I was glad to work here, get out the sun from cutting yards with my Uncle Archie.
And they ain't got fire from that, but the pictures still floating around, but we don't have not one graduation picture, not your high school graduation. We don't have no pictures from your college, and then you didn't even do nothing in your major. You went to nursing. You ended up working at the hospital. What happened with that?
Y'all all sick and shut in, so I'm helping y'all every damn day. How about that?